Hi, I'm Littlefoot and I'm back for a watercolor lesson today. I wanted to show you the material, first of all, what we're going to draw and paint and or color in. And it's a variety of Mickey Mouses. This Mickey Mouse was done by a very famous artist, Eric Robinson, and he did 100 different Mickeys, different colors, in this same pose, different backgrounds, all kinds of things that made it look really fun. So I thought we would do that today. We would make our own Mickey. Let me show you some examples. We have one with Mickey with a green shirt and blue ears. And do you notice how many colors we put in to Mickey? Notice the background too. We've done a lot in there. This is pretty bright because the violet or purple and yellow together make up a wonderful combination that's called complements. This one is green and red, basically, and green and red are complements, just like Christmas colors. And the last one is another complementary color set, orange and blue. Whoops, I got one more under here. Mickey looking a lot like Mickey. Okay, so what we're going to do first is draw Mickey, and you will need some white paper. You will need to have a black pen. You'll need some colored pencils, some crayons, markers, and I have a watercolor set here that I'm going to use. Just squirted a few colors on here, and so I have colors, and there also, when you have a watercolor set, take a squirt bottle and just spray, and that makes it nice and soft for you to use. So let's get started drawing. We are going to draw Mickey about this big. I've got a piece of Xerox paper here, and I'm going to draw Mickey. I always try to make some guidelines with a pencil, but I'm going to today do that with a pen, a black pen, so you can see it. Okay? So as I draw Mickey, I'm going to draw this head, and notice that most of the Mickey is circles. Circles for the ears, circles or ovals for the eyes and eyeballs. An oval for the nose. You've got a mouth that's a half circle. And as we come down here, we get a few straight lines, but our circle little buttons too. So we're going to start up here, and we're going to make a mark where we want the head to go about 2 inches from the top of your paper, if it's Xerox. And then if we go down here, it's going to come around like this, and it's going to come around, and it's going to come down to where the nose starts here. So the nose starts about here. So I'm going to draw that head first by connecting these lines that I've got going. And you notice that sometimes I don't exactly hit the same place where my little marks are. That's just fine. I just decided that's a better looking head. Let's draw the ear, which if you're drawing a circle, try to draw half, and I always use a little dot and a dot, and draw the other half. And that's the same thing I'm going to do over here. I'm going to come in here and draw that circle, and a little bit of it's going to go off the page, which is just fine. If we come over here, I think I'm going to draw the nose just because it seems like a good place to start that area. Now my line goes from here down to here, and that's the line that's going to have the eyeballs on it. I'm going to go over here and draw an eye. It's going to start here, end here. And I'm going to draw the next eye. It's going to go up to here, and it's going to go like this. Let's get the eyeballs in, because that always, and you always want Mickey looking at you. So make those eyeballs go to the side. All right? We're going to come down here, and we're going to start about here and come around to make his mouth. Notice I put a dot, but I didn't go exactly to it. That's fine. Nobody cares. I'm going to make this little laugh line. And then as I come here, I'm going to make his mouth, his chin, and then his mouth is going to go back to this line. Make a little tongue in there. Okay? Mickey's head. Now his body. His body starts about here, put a dot, and this is where his arm is going to go. And then it's going to come over here to the body. So you notice I'm drawing dot to dot. The other side, he's going to start his arm here, come around, and down to here. Put some dots, draw around to there. Okay? He has some shorts on, a line that goes like that, comes down, and this one's coming the other side and comes down to here, and he's got like shorts on. Put a couple of legs in there, finish him up. Now this doesn't exactly match, so I'm going to go bring it over, put a couple of buttons here. And I have, oh, one more thing, I forgot. Mickey has this, comes from here to here, nice little curve line. And I'm going to make that a little longer, and then it goes over here. Okay, so now you have a lot of options. You can be blackening this with your pen. I'm going to just quickly do that. You can do this much better. You can do it black. We're just going to make this one, the black nose, and maybe what? Black eyes. I would be doing this a lot more carefully if I had the time. And I can either use my watercolors, which I'm going to grab a brush and quickly do. Oh, first, before I do that, I want to show you how to make, of course, a background with some crayons. I'm going to do yellow, and I'm just going to kind of go like this. Like Mickey's got a lot of light around him. But you can do it as you see in this picture with blue or any other color. But crayons are great when you're using watercolor. So I'm going to use a little watercolor here. I'm going to come up here, and I just want you to see what happens when you use crayon with watercolor. So have a lot of fun making Mickey all different colors. Draw a whole bunch of these, and then really have fun with your colors. And you can use anything on this. You can use the watercolor, you can use the markers. Markers look great on this. You can use chalk. oil pastels, and colored pencils. So have a lot of fun while you're working with Mickey.